drinks up casually. Raise your drinks up. Raise your drinks up casually. It's the Black Bourbon family.
Hey everyone, I'm Jason.
And I'm Brandy.
And we're the
Black Bourbon family.
We are back, everyone. We took a small hiatus from doing videos, but we were still busy. If you didn't see us, check us out on the Mash and Drum channel. We did a live stream with Jason C, and we had a great time.
It was so much fun.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Just the energy.
Yeah.
It was just a lot of energy and a lot of love, and it was just great.
It was good. And we had some great bourbon on there. And Brandy beat me. She knew those bourbons better than I did. And I tried to take it like a man, you know. It is what it is. But no, we had a great time, and we hope you had an opportunity to see it. If you didn't, check it out. But today, we're going to do something different. You know, we always talk about the great bourbons that we have, some that we are like whatever about, but the majority of them we really enjoy. But what we haven't talked about and given you all the information on is, when is this stuff coming out? What is it going to be? So what we decided is, that's what we're going to tell you. We're going to give you some bourbon that's worth hunting, but we're going to tell you when it's coming out, and we're going to try to give you as much information that we can about the bourbon so that as you're planning for your purchases, you can make a somewhat informed decision ahead of time, and you can plan even better. But before we get started, we wanted to say thank you to all of our subscribers. I mean, we have been overwhelmed with the love that everyone has shown us and supporting our channel. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. And give us a thumbs up on this video.
Yes.
Because the last video we did, I put a challenge out there to everyone. If you could give us a thumbs up, because what it does is it helps generate the YouTube algorithm to give or send our video out to more people. And we've touched a lot more people here lately than we have in the past. So if you enjoy the video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.
Of course.
And so we want to just say thank you to the subscribers. And for those who haven't subscribed, you know, we thank you just for watching us and considering subscribing to our channel.
But what are you waiting on? Join us. Well, we want to thank Jason as well again from Mash and Drum.
Yep.
And yeah, just for having us on the show. I mean, it was a really great collab. He gave us an awesome flight.
Yeah. And
some things that we had never had before, and things we've never heard of before. Yep. We'll mention a little bit about that in a few.
Yeah.
But it was a great time. And then I also want to thank Whiskey Mountains.
Yes.
Check her out.
Yes.
She's also on YouTube, and she explores in the mountains and takes you on a little hike while also giving you a whiskey review. So subscribe to her channel, check her out.
And the last person I'll say, two people, Bourbon Judge. You know, Bourbon Judge, we did our first collab with. So Bourbon Judge, thank you. And if you haven't seen or checked out the Bourbon Judge, please check him out. He has a great channel. But also, Troy from Pop 'em and Watch 'em. Troy, during the live stream, I don't even think Jason knew, but Troy said that he would provide a flight to one of the winners during the live stream. And not only did he give the winner a flight, he also sent us a flight.
Yes.
So check out Pop 'em and Watch 'em. He has a great channel. He has some great bourbon that he reviews as well. And we think you would enjoy that channel also. All right, are we ready?
We are ready.
So, you know, a lot of times we even think like, hey, when did that bottle come out? We haven't even heard of it, and we didn't even know it was coming out. And, you know, there are certain bottles or brands that people are more familiar with and know the timing, such as Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. We know that there are 3 series: the A series, which comes out in January, the B series, which comes out in May, and then the C series, which comes out in September. It's a gray bourbon, 12 years old, cask strength, barrel proof, whatever you want to say, higher proof bourbon. And we did a video on the A121, so the first release of 2021. And that's just an example of knowing the information about when something's going to come out so that you can prepare and you can kind of look around on the shelves or talk to the local stores to see when they're getting it.
Right.
You know, because a lot of times by the time you see it on YouTube at times, or you see it, your friends have it, if it's one of those limited releases, it's too late. You know,
It's gone.
yeah. And so that's what we're going to talk about. So the one that I'll start with is the Four-Gate Calvin collaboration number 3. That has just recently been released in May, and we didn't even know about it.
No.
Until the live stream with Jason. And I'll never forget, that was letter E. And I remember I'm tasting it and I'm like, oh my goodness, Jason, this is good. And he described it as he said something like a fat kid with candy or something like that.
Yeah,
that's how I described it, right?
Yeah.
And so I liked it so much. I stopped even tasting. I was like, I leaned in. I said, hey, Jason, can we get a bottle of this? And he was like, oh, yeah, we'll talk. We may be able to get you a bottle. Because I really enjoyed that bottle. So it came in at 123 proof. I don't know the age on it, but if you see it, search the stores right now. If you see it, it's a little bit more expensive, but it is good.
Yeah.
The Four-Gate Calvin collaboration number 3.
Very good.
Yeah.
So for June, you have Stag Junior Batch 16 coming out. And we did a video on Stag Junior Batch 15.
Yep.
And it was part of our father and son bourbon video, and also our 5 bottles of whiskey you need. And it was the get the night started. Yeah. And so Stag Junior is usually aged around 8 to 9 years, and and then the last batch was 131 proof. So I would assume it'd probably be around the same, if not maybe a tad bit higher.
Yeah. Stag Junior, I think they've had a lot of good batches lately. So, would you say June for that one?
June. Yes.
Cool. So
and check
plan
out those
ahead.
videos if you haven't already.
Yeah, that's right. Check out our videos. So the next one comes out in August. One of my favorite brands, Old Forester. So if you know me, you know that I love Old Forester 1920. It's 115 proof. Should I start talking about it? No, we don't have enough time for all that. Okay, I know. Yeah, Brandy, see, she gave me that look, y'all. That look that Jason was talking about, I think she may have gave it to me.
No.
Yeah. So anyway, the Old Forester brand is coming out with the 117 series. It is planned to be 110 proof. And it's a totally new series, a totally new line.
That's what I was just about to ask. Is this something new?
Yeah, it's brand new. It's coming out in August. And actually, Jason from Mash and Drum had a conversation with the master distiller. Can't remember the lady's name. And they had a conversation about the 117 series. And he really liked it. And me just being a huge Old Forester fan, I'm sure I'll like it. So I'm going to be hunting for this bottle. And then Brandy's gonna make fun of me. I know.
And he's probably gonna try to hide it, and I don't know. But anyway.
No.
So in September, we have a couple bottles coming out in September.
Yep.
So it's normally known as the BTAC month.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, that's right.
So the one I'm going to talk about is the William LaRue Weller 2021. Like I said, it's a BTAC, part of the BTAC. and it's usually aged around 12 years. And that's about all I know. But I think you said the
MSRP.
We were talking earlier. Yeah, the
Yeah.
MRSP was about $100. Right?
Yeah, it's around $100. But y'all know secondary is crazy, so we're not gonna talk about that.
And then the other one is George T. Stagg 2021 is also coming out. It's usually aged around 15 years, and it also is in the father and son bourbon video that we made, as well as the 5 bottles of bourbon. It was our special occasion.
Yes.
So watch those videos again and thumbs up.
Yeah. And you know, September is, like Brandy said, it's BTAC month. It seems like September is the month where all the exclusive rare bottles come out. You have BTAC, you have the Old Forester birthday bourbon comes out then, which I am just dying to try one day. You have the little book. I think chapter 5 is coming out, and that one you may be able to find. It's not as rare or limited as these other ones. I'm trying to think. It was one other one I was going to mention. The one that if you find it, you just are very lucky. I heard it's great, but I've never even seen it, or I've just seen pictures. King of Kentucky.
I was like, spit it out, man.
Right.
What are you talking about? We're all like this.
But yeah, I mean, September seems like the month where all the exclusive rare bourbons come out. So save up your money. I know you only have a couple of months to save up for, but save up for September. So yeah, I would say that. And the last one that you were going to talk about was the Makers.
That's for October.
Oh, that's October. Okay. So yeah, so September, that's all I got.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Pardon the interruption. I know you're like, wait, we were just in the middle of the video. What happened? But we thought we're talking about things that we have experience with, but we're sure there's someone out there or more that have had other bourbons and may want to hear about those. And so we're going to give a quick list of those as well. In June, the Wild Turkey Master's Keep at 101 proof will be on the shelves.
And in August, Yellowstone 2021 limited edition.
In October, you got a couple of items. First, the High West Midwinter's Dram, Act number 9, and the Parker's Heritage Collection 15th edition.
And then we have a few unknown. We're not quite sure when they'll be released, but one is the Weller Foolproof and CYPB.
And then there's another one. It's interesting. It's really mixed in with what's going on today. There is a Bitcoin bourbon that will be released as well.
And Willet Bourbon 8-year 108th proof.
And last but not least, and please look out for this because the 2020 edition was great, the Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Rye Barrel Proof will be released. Now, back to October.
So for October, I have the Maker's Mark FAE 02.
There you go.
Wood Finishing Series.
Yes.
Now we did 01. I'm not even gonna say all that.
Right.
We did 01 back in March. And the 01 was around 110.6 proof. And so yeah, you're getting ready in October for the second batch of the Maker's Mark FAE 02 in October. I have to say that really slow. But that one's being released. The second batch is going to be released in October.
Yeah, and the first batch was very good.
It was.
We did a review on that one, so if you haven't seen it, check it out. But that one was good. I'm looking forward to the 02.
Yes.
FAE 02. So the last one that I wanted to mention
Oh, we didn't do that in March. We did that just this month.
in April. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, because I just thought about it because I did the mixed drink.
The mint julep.
The mint julep, because I was like, oh, it's around,
Kentucky Derby. Yep.
So,
Yep.
excuse me, the 01 came out in March, and we did the video in May.
Yep. April. Yeah, we know what she's saying, right? Yeah. I'm just saying.
I mean, it was on the verge of April and May. Oh my gosh.
All right. So the last one that I wanted to bring up is A. Smith Bowman Cash Strength. So this is one that I am looking forward to finding. Unfortunately, I don't know when it's coming out. They didn't have any information on their website. They don't have any information anywhere else online. But I do know that it's coming in at around 134 proof. It's going to be 10 years old. And I know that we enjoy the Bowman single barrel, the port finish, the small batch. So I am looking forward to hopefully finding the barrel strength, the cash strength rather, the A. Smith Bowman cash strength, because it is a good brand, and I'm just anticipating that this is going to be good as well.
So start having those conversations to see, maybe they can give you a call when it comes in.
Yeah.
Since we don't have that, but we felt that it was worth mentioning because, it is something that we really, truly enjoy. Well, the other other ones that they have. Yeah. So we'll see. Hopefully we can get some.
I know. And that's the thing, so first of all, we want to thank you for joining us today. And we know that there are a lot of other bourbons that's going to be released this year. We try to give you ones that we've experienced some at one point or another because we've had experience with them and we know how good they are. I know that there are Bookers coming out. There's a lot of other ones coming out during the year. Penelope, New Riff. And so, but we haven't really reviewed those and experienced those as much, and so we didn't want to provide information on things that we weren't as familiar with. But again, these ones that we mentioned, based on what we've experienced, they're worth the hunt, and I think that's the most important thing. And now you know when they're coming out, and you have an idea of what to expect from these as well. Well, we thank you for joining us today. As mentioned earlier, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up. And for those who are subscribed, turn on your notifications so that you know when we release our latest video. And until then,
next time,
we will see you next time.
Cheers.